It is that time of the year, and a happy new year to all. We have a fresh yearly calendar. We're going to close this door. I'm going to get the calendar. We're going to put her up. It's going to be wild. I don't think any of you are ready for this. Woohoo! Alright, this is going to be my new place for the calendar. Stay, 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 for the love of God, stay. I know you're very curly and you're going to keep falling off during this video. Remember last year's you took forever to flatten out and stay on the wall. My life is just so full of troubles. And that's not centered or straight. You are very crooked. Look, I'm gonna have to promise you that that is so straight. That is so straight. And I really hope it don't anger you too much, because there's gonna be people out there like, I can't watch this video. I can't watch the video, Ali, where you straighten something. Either the camera, the tripod, your house, the wall, the foundations. Look, I'm doing my best here, okay? We get into this video now. Good God. Okay, so welcome. This is the 2020 video where we talk about things we want to achieve, work on, places we want to go in the new year. I am doing this on New Year's Eve, and as always, we need to put in the things that are already booked up, put them in, make it official, you know, with a erasable pen. I can finally announced, and if you watched the Christmas Day charity live stream right till the end, as we hit our target, I did promise that I would announce where we are going. Scott and I are going back to New York for a long weekend in the middle of January. That is not even the most exciting thing happening January. New York, baby. What you can't see, just like the last video, 10 out of 10. And for my birthday, Scott surprised me like with a huge gift. Like, unbelievably massive gift. It's been my dream, and I did say this in my 2019 plan video, that it's just like something I've always wanted, and that is to see The Lion King on stage, either in New York or in West End in London. But seats in the stalls are like £170 each minimum. And that's the only place I'd want to sit. I'd want to be right there, like middle centre, like get a great view of the stage. And Scott woke me up with a face full of candles on my birthday in November, and I opened up 2 tickets, the best seats in the house, to see The Lion King, and I cried. And then he went out to work, and I continued to cry a further 5 times that day as I was listening to the score of The Lion King. What else is going on? Oh yeah, on the 31st I have been booked to do a speaking gig for some of the students at Birmingham University in one of their halls of residence, so that will be exciting. Told you, lots more speaking gigs and stuff are coming up like there were last year, and I'm really excited about that. Right, February, what have we got? Oh, in February, on the 22nd, I'm going to be talking at Hooked. Now, do you remember I spoke at the Wigtown Book Festival last year? Well, Wigwam and Wigtown have put on an event in Dumfries called Hooked. I think I'll be on at 1:30 or 12:30, I'll let you know. And I'll be doing a workshop where I'll be talking about presenting to camera, and just basically like the whole secret language of YouTube and video creation. So if you want to come along, it's free for under 26s, so 25 and under. It's completely free for you. I think you still need to get a ticket, and then I don't think tickets are very expensive if you're older than that. I know loads of you missed out on seeing me in Wigtown, so here is your warning. I will be in Dumfries on the 22nd for Hooked. Really excited if any of you come. Honestly, please come. I was so scared last time that no one would come. In May, I'm going to see Jeff Dunham. I'm so excited. Dunham. Oh, we do have Borderless Live in September, which I'll 100% be going back to. So, that's everything that is secured, that is booked, that is ready. Now let's talk about what we want to do. We're going to be discussing personal goals, mental health, business achievements, videos, travel, the works. But I need my notes. I made a lot of notes. Hold on. Let's talk about travel. Let's get that straight off the bat, because oh my God, this video is already running really long. Okay, I would love this year, sorry, you're watching this in 2020, I would love to go and visit like the most underrated cities in Europe. You know when you go onto Skyscanner and you're doing a little bit of everywhere searching, and you'll go to like Poland, and you'll be like, what is this £9 flight to Poland? And it's somewhere called Poznan. Don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. And you're like, where the hell is that? What is there? Who knows? Does anyone go there? I've never heard of this place before. Well, I'm gonna go and book those flights to cities that you might not think of going to. So you've got a lot of like sexy cities in Europe. You got your Paris, you got your Rome, your Milan, your Barcelona, your Madrid. I'd even say Budapest is no longer an underrated city. I think that has been discovered now. You got your Pragues, you know, you've got all of these incredible big cities. What about the little ones that pop up and you're like, never heard of it. well, why don't I go and see what it's all about and see whether you should go and visit it? So maybe do a bit of an underrated cities in Europe video series. You know what I'm like with series, I just like to try things. Nothing ever really goes too far with them. If you'd like to see that, then let me know. Talking of series, I did a few bite-sized Britons in 2019 and I would like to still continue that and build it up. If you missed any of them, they're basically like 2-minute videos of little quirky things that I find around the UK. I think I've only done 2 so far. Beside the Digbeth Dining Club, where you can go and dine in a really cool area of Birmingham with locals at a cheap price, drink some craft beer, really like industrially setting. I did a 2-minute video and I just wanted to create a little playlist of bite-sized Britain videos of little things that I find, do a little dedicated video on them. So I will continue doing that, but they're not going to be super regular. I'd love to go to Uzbekistan because they did a massive campaign for content creators last year. I saw so many people go on their press trips and I was chatting to my mate Pip and she was like, Ali, you've got to go. You've got to go to Uzbekistan. So if anyone has been, especially alone and got the trains and stuff like that, like please let me know your tips and any advice you would have if I was to go there. Also another place I'd like to go back to is Taiwan. As you know, I spent like a week in Taipei. And I really want to go and explore like the east side. Also, we did the second now annual Christmas Day charity live stream and we absolutely smashed our target, and this year we raised £550 for Age UK. That was amazing, and yes, of course, there will be another Christmas Day charity live stream in 2020. I'm gonna make it an annual thing. It's so, well, I just love doing it. I absolutely love doing it, and we can raise some money for charity. Now, last year I said I wanted to get a bit more and do a bit more giving for charity, which I did personally. I set up quite a few direct debits for different charities and I've been giving to them on a regular basis. I'd like to bring you into it more because when you lot come together, you just destroy our goals for giving. But I thought I'd do it in a little bit of a different way. So maybe a couple more live streams throughout the year and make them really quirky and interesting. Like every time there's a donation come through on the live stream, I have to do something or say something or spill the tea on something, or I don't know, like dares or truth or dare or something like that. But also I was thinking a lot of people don't just like to donate money, like to actually get involved somehow. So I know that like Dogs Trust in the UK and like different shelters for animals, they like to get donation packages of like blankets, toys, things like that. So maybe I could do a video where I contact Dogs Trust, maybe see if I can go in and film in one of their locations and then put together a box of stuff from their list of things that they really need, and that could inspire you to put a little box together yourself and take that to your local shelter. Let me know what you think about that idea, like just little smaller video ideas that will give you inspiration to help out a different charity throughout the year. Let me know. Talk about my health goals. Now, I used to love doing yoga. I used to do yoga with Adrian, her 30-day challenge. That's what really got me into yoga. And I would do it every single morning. When we were living in Budapest, that's when I was like really into it. Like every morning, without fail, yoga mats out. Come on, Scott. Well, actually like towels and rugs and stuff because we didn't have yoga mats back then. Really want to get back into that. My shoulders, my neck, my back has been absolutely destroyed this past week. And I do suffer a lot. And I need to build up the strength in my back, in my core, in my shoulders, because when I work a lot, I do a lot of hunching. It's not good, so getting better posture, yoga really helps with that. So I'm going to, in January, hopefully, by the time you've seen this, I would have started, right, Ali? You'd already started your 30 days again with Adrian, wouldn't you? Yeah, well done, good girl. Get back into yoga, because I absolutely love yoga, and so good for the mental health. So good, you start your day just so leveled and calm. And just like, doesn't matter what's coming up, doesn't matter how many deadlines we got, doesn't matter if I'm running behind on anything, or there's this email or that. You just go in like super chilled, and it's good for physical strength as well, which I definitely need. I'm quite weak. And if you catch my 2019 recap video, then my big goal for 2019 was to prioritize my mental health and be very kind to myself, very, very kind to myself. And as you would have seen from that video, I succeeded. Now, good mental health is a lifelong journey. You can't just fix it. I'm giving myself 12 months to fix all of my mental health problems and then I'll be good for my lifetime. No, it's a lifelong journey. Being kind to yourself, looking after your mental health is a lifelong thing, and I'll definitely be taking all the things I learned from doing that in 2019 into the new year. And I would also like to do a lot more videos on mental health, but for that I'm gonna need your help. Like, I don't know where to begin. Like, I did the whole imposter syndrome video, which loads of you really enjoyed, and I still get people sending to me now like, oh my god, I just found this video, and I want to do so many more like that. But let me know the different type of topics, whether you want to know like how I like try and control my anxiety and the things I learned in 2019, or I don't know, like I can only give my experience and I'm not a doctor, but I would love to do way more mental health stuff. So let me know more specific questions or topics you'd like me to cover in that region. Business goals. 2020, I want to save more money. I don't have a pension. Well, I do. I will get a state pension from the government, because when I pay my taxes, I also pay my tax credit or whatever it is. It goes towards basically a crap pension that's gonna make me poor when I retire, because no one can live off a state pension. So being self-employed, I know I need to get my shit together. And I said this in the last video, and I will absolutely, because I'm good with money. That's the thing. I'm not a big spender. I'm very good at managing my money. I'm very good at seeing what I can afford. If I can't afford it, I do not have it, and that is the end of it, you know? I could easily go and book flights here, there, here, you know, but it's like I'm very cautious with my money, especially being self-employed. You can have great month, great month, great month. Oh my god, where is the money? Back again, get a great month, you know. It's like that. It's a never-ending circle of panic. So I always like to have that buffer in my bank and things like that. So I'm good with that. But I'm not very good at saving. You know what I mean? Like proper saving and thinking about investments. Thinking about investments to buy houses that we're not going to live in, like buying a flat to get onto the property ladder, like reinvesting and then selling and renting like it out and...
The world's noisiest shorts.
Do you want to explain what that is?
It's a cat run.
It's a cat run. Yeah, so save more money, think about different investment opportunities, and this year I swear I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. My blog. It used to be pretty good, my blog, when I actually posted things regularly onto it. Thing is now, I don't know what to do with it. You know? I pay for my hosting, I pay for my domain and all that kind of stuff. And it's fine, and I still get some affiliate money through from a couple of well-performing articles, but I don't have time to write blogs, and I've kind of fallen out of it completely, like completely. I don't know how to get into that, because I know now it's all about SEO and things like that. Any ideas of what I could do with my blog? It's a website that is there, and I don't know what to do with it because I do not have time to write on it. Maybe we could change it into something different. Maybe I could change it into some sort of travel forum, or I know, something cool. It's just, I was thinking, do I hire someone to like transcribe some of my advice videos and then we can like edit it down quickly into a blog post? I really don't know. So yeah, that's good. That's a good plan with goals and set steps for me to achieve something. I have no idea what I want to achieve. Just gonna put it out into the universe. I'd like to do something with my dead blog. I would also like to rejig my work routine, because sometimes I find myself falling over on all the work I've got to do because I haven't planned it out right, or I'm struggling to put out a video because I haven't got any videos filmed, and then a job opportunity will come up, so then I'm like rushing up to the other side of the country or flying out to the other side of the world. Then I need to work on that while I'm there and I've got no internet, and then I'm like, oh my god, I haven't put a video out in over a week. I'm awful at that. I'm terrible. It's really bad. As you know, you're like, Ali, you're preaching to the choir, sister. We've seen it. We've lived it. And you're still here, which is marvellous. So I'd like to rejig and maybe like every, like have a day a week where I just like film 3 videos and have them ready and just start building up more of a portfolio. I spend an entire day filming. The thing is, filming is so draining. If you've ever done a video like this, and I've been talking for like 25 minutes, it's so much energy drained through it. But I don't know, how do you, if you're a YouTuber or you put out content, do you have like a Monday I'm gonna film or write blog posts, then the Tuesday I'm gonna do admin? Promise, Mom, but life don't work like that. I'm all over the place. It depends on what week we're talking about, what month we're talking about, where I am in the world. So I would definitely like to get a bit better, which is where the sponsor of this video comes in, because what are we taking through to 2020? The Skillshare. That is what we're taking, ladies and gentlemen. As you probably know, Skillshare is an online learning community where you can go and get lost in creativity and discover new skills. The thing is that you might not know about Skillshare is that they have real projects. So you don't just sit there and watch the videos as a passive viewer. You can if you want, but you have actual projects that you can go and do. And then you have like a really supportive community on there. And there's a whole tab and you can like support each other and see each other's work to see how you're doing. Like, it's really good. Also, the classes aren't super crazy big. So if you have a busy schedule like me, this is why I genuinely like Skillshare. Their shorter classes are so easy just to slot in no matter how busy you are. With the annual subscription being less than $10 a month, it's a lot more affordable than like in-person classes and workshops and stuff like that. Now, last year, some of the biggest classes that I took that really changed the game for me. One by Lindsay Holmes on how to use Evernote to like boost your productivity. Fantastic. Now I'm obsessed with Evernote. It's my go-to app on my phone for organizing my life, and I highly recommend if you want to be a bit more organized then Evernote. I could never get on with it before. The moment I watched these videos, that was it. It was done. Lindsay is amazing. Also, Alexandra Samuel has one on email productivity, which is really good. It's not a very long one. As we were saying, I literally just squeezed that one in and watched it through, and it made so much sense on how to like not let email overwhelm you and how to literally boss your inbox. And one of the first ones that I always recommend because it was so great was by Trash Hand. They do a street photography class on there, and it's so good. It really just inspires you and gives you a different outlook on street photography. Thank you, camera, for overheating. I do appreciate that. So we lost the glasses. I don't know where they went. So if you fancy exploring your creativity in 2020 and discovering some new skills, then definitely click the link in the description. I'll give you 2 months of their premium membership absolutely free, so you can go and explore your creativity with style, darling. For free, not a problem. It's for you. Don't take it, take it. And a massive thank you to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. You have been legends for years on this channel and huge supporters, and I don't know what I'd do without you. You're fantastic. So that is my 2020 goals, things that we are going to try and attempt to do. And I'm really excited about this year. I'm so excited. We're just gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna carry on with how we left off in 2019, not looking at the stats. I'm gonna be talking to these small little niches within my community and just creating what feels right for me and talking to you in the comments, on your DMs on Instagram, everywhere. Let's go and have a chat in 2020 and let me know down below what are your goals for this year and how are you going to achieve them. There's no point having goals if you're not going to have a plan in place to get them done. So I'm going to go off now. I'm going to enjoy New Year's Eve with my mama and going to play a lot of board games and drink a lot of Prosecco, and it's going to be a great time. All right, I will see you in the next video. All right, loving, leaving, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. That's something I need to get better at. That stuff, I will try, I shall attempt, I shall do my very best. All right, but until then, I'm loving and leaving and definitely shutting up. Bye-bye.